All right, what's up, guys? It's the Grim Adventures. It's Will and Trustin, and we were on the browsing around Reddit, and we stumbled upon No Sleep subreddit, and we found a thread that we wanted to break down in it and share with y'all.
This is the first time that we're reading this as well, but the reason that we chose this one in particular is because almost every single it's cut into 10 parts. Almost every single part has over 5K upvotes.
I think except for the newest one, but yeah, it seems that people enjoy this. I don't know if this is fiction.
No, it's not fiction.
It's not fiction. It's legit.
No. Yeah, No Sleep is completely real. Supposed to be. That doesn't mean.
This is a place for authors to share their original horror stories. It doesn't mean.
Oh, let's not meet. It's supposed to be real. It doesn't matter
because we are internet personalities. We are influencers, okay? All 10 of you, come out the fucking bushes.
Come on, let's hug.
Let's hug. Actually, COVID-19, don't touch me.
6 meters away, arm's length.
6 meters, 6 miles. Don't come anywhere near me, okay? I'm fragile. I have a pre-existing health condition. Don't touch me. You know what? Actually, just by off the rip of this title, right? I'm getting vibes of what is that game called? We Happy Few?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like you're the one sane person inside of like this entire building or whatever, this place where everyone's insane.
Yeah, sure.
I grew up with 3 voices in my head. We're starting off strong. All right. My name is Cal. All right. For 50 caliber. He's a fucking rifle. And he has schizophrenia. I feel bad now about saying the crazy thing earlier. I feel like it's really insensitive. I'm going to leave it in though. It's never been too bad or hard to live with. My case isn't severe. I rarely had hallucinations or paranoia, and the voices in my head came and went. I was around 12 years old when one of the voices, Aura, cemented herself in my head. She would talk to me about music, the flute mostly. She was extremely talkative, impossible to shut up. She would speak to me non-stop for days, then disappear for weeks, before returning for a few days and so on. But she was pleasant. She was my friend. I miss her.
Aww.
You know that meme with like Will Smith? He's like, why don't she love me, man? It wasn't until I was 17 when I heard the third voice, the deep husky growl that would radiate hatred through my head. His name was Mr. Sick. He was angry, mean. He told me to hurt people. Whenever he spoke, I panicked. It was so hard to ignore him when he was right there. He's why I had to start the medication. Even though I knew he was evil, I knew I had to ignore what he said to me. I was scared of what he might make me do. He was sinister. So at the age of 18, I started the medication. I haven't heard any voices since, just my own. Welcome to the welcome to the club. Yeah.
Congrats, man. That's big.
That's big. It's good for you. I take antipsychotics daily and depot injections every week. I'm 34 now and I feel great. There's always been a part of me, however, that feels like I'm weaker because of it. Relying on medication makes me feel like I'm not normal. I want to be in control of myself. So I've signed up for a trial of sorts that may help me achieve that. I heard the advertisements over the radio. Listen, I want to say this right now.
Anything that's being advertised on the radio, do not listen to it. I beg
Yeah,
of
they're
you.
really. I honestly, a lot of it's phishing. Unless it's Coca-Cola. I don't even want to say a lot of it's phishing. But like the people that advertise on the radios nowadays, I feel like it's like Bob's Discount Furniture. If they're like, "Is there voices in your head?" You hear that? Just turn that shit off. That's that's not where you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. What was his name? Mr. Mean? What was his name?
Mr. Sick.
Oh, Mr. Sick. It's kind of a low key, great villain name. Just gonna say it right now.
Really dope. Actually, imagine. Wait, hold on. Actually, imagine Mr. Sick being, you know, the Nier Automata, like the smiley face, the little moon smiley face looking.
Yeah, but I don't think that fits. I think it's more like a toxin dude, like kind of like a scarecrow from Batman.
Ooh,
Mr.
that's
Sick.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Sick grind, bro.
I heard the advertisement over the radio. I like listening to the radio. There's some twisted irony about hearing voices. It was advertised as a medication vacation. When it rhymes, too, as well, it's a pyramid scheme. The advert claimed that after a month, I'd feel like a new person. Yeah, like one off their medication. So I looked into it further. It's basically a bunch of people like me who are trying to not be reliant on medication, that go and live in a resort for a month medication free. Other forms of therapy are promised but non-involving pills or needles. The company running this is called Medvars. I filled out a form, stated my illness, and waited. Medvars is the company, bro. Anything that rhymes with Akbar, you know, gotta veto. I'm telling you, this whole thing sounds suspicious right from the rip. I heard back within the hour. Yeah, because they want your business real bad, bro. They're not.
You're one of 5 people.
Yeah, you're the millionth customer. Could you believe that? They asked me about my history, the severity of my illness, the meds I was on, and that's about it. I was accepted. I was told that it's a trial for potential future resorts to open around the country, a new form of rehab. This made it free of charge. Whilst nervous, I'm excited to prove myself that I'm the main reason my illness has subsided, not the medication. I pulled my car into the resort parking lot. This place is in the middle of nowhere. Desert. But it's beautiful. I squint through the sunlight up at the foreboding entrance to the resort. Its red stone towers over me as I push through its glass doors. I find myself in a large open waiting room, chairs and tables scattered in clusters around me. At the end of the room, a reception desk. I hastily walk towards it, rolling my suitcase behind me. Behind the desk stands a young man wearing a white jumpsuit, smiling at me. The word Medvars is written in small font on the left breastplate of the jumpsuit. "Good morning, sir," he exclaims. "What is the name?" "Hey man," I respond. Callum Sharper." He's got a badass name, dude.
That's a badass name.
He's got a dude. What do you think the chances of him
so now...
actually packing a hog?
Oh, he's he is hung like a moose, my friend.
Bro, that dude's hung more than like Tony Hawk, and you know, just like right up that. If names would decide penis sizes, it doesn't get much better, you know.
Bro, but see, now from now on, now you have to say this guy that's talking, good afternoon, sir. This guy's British. So a brief pause as he searches my name on the system. Oh yes, Mr. Sharpner.
Schizophrenic.
Well,
I can't do
that's
British.
like a backhanded, like a wah, you know?
Like a wah?
Yeah, it's like,
wah.
Like, oh yes, Mr. Sharpner. Schizophrenic.
Okay, I'll try. I'll see what I can do. The agavna, you know? No, we'll see.
Don't even.
It's a little.
Don't
It's
even
a little.
try it. Well, let's just move on.
Right. I'm taken aback by his approach, almost yelling my illness with excitement, but I continue. Where am I staying? He gives me a small guide, a map of the resort. It's mostly outside and the places look huge. The map reminds me of one I was given during a holiday in Bali years ago. In fact, the resort seems to be set up very similarly. Beach resort vibes, each of the buildings separated by a pathways outside. He highlights the reception area and draws a route to an area labeled Housing Area B, telling me I'm number 4 and handing me a blank key. Oh, okay. Why is that in quotation marks? What?
Okay.
I thank him
in Area B.
Housing Area B. I thank him and make my way toward my room. This place is magnificent. It's a utopia in the desert, swimming pools, palm trees. The walk to my room, my dick's dragging, is a pool is along a pool, currently empty, now filled with and past a large building that through its windows resembles a dining hall. There are palm trees either side of each pathway, and the occasional employee wearing the same white jumpsuit as the man at the reception greets me as I walk in. I reach Housing Area B. There are multiple small vibes around a little central garden. I count 4 villas and determine that I'm on the one at the end, number 4. I approach the nifty red building and slide my key into its door. Oh, baby.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Inside an immediate living room area, although no TV, just couches and a small coffee table. Behind the couch is a large bookshelf packed with various untitled books. The decor is simple, yet satisfying. The red color scheme gives me a feeling of warmth, safety, fire.
Yo, you imagine that motherfucker said, although no TV, you walk in there and there's a fucking TV stand and then a picture of a TV taped on your wall.
Like it's a display?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. Let it play out in your head.
See, this is where the TV would be if you fucking paid us.
Yeah, this is... You got the free package, right? I leave my suitcase by one of the couches and approach one of the doors towards the back. It leads to the bedroom. A king-size bed sits against the far wall, bedside tables on the other side. An old-school alarm clock sits on one of the tables and an induction manual on the other. I'll read the manual later. I open the chest. It's large, not that I'll need much space anyway. Through a door at the far end of the bedroom, a patio. It looks to stretching desert sands beyond the resort, and it strikes me that my villa is situated right on the resort's outskirts. I head back into the living room to see what's through the other door. A bathroom, of course. The dark red marble feels cold to the touch as I brush my hand over the bathtub surface. Strangely, the bathroom has an alarm clock in it too. The same type as the one in my bedroom. I turn back into the living room to see if there's one in there. Sure enough, there rests one on the center of the coffee table. Random, but I won't complain. This is one of the nicest resorts I've ever been to. Except for that one in fucking Bali. But you didn't leave you 6 alarm clocks like you're too stupid to fucking look at one of them. Like walk to the next room or some shit. Yeah, they treating you. They don't even have a TV in there. They don't trust you, bro. They don't need the news getting in. I open the instruction manual after settling in. Inside a welcome message from the head of Medvars, Miss Harper. Sounds fucking smoky as shit. Miss Harper holds up.
Let's find her.
Yo, this dude came in with some mental illness.
Leaving.
He about to leave ill, you know what I'm saying? Mad heartbroken, bro. Miss Harper about to crack his cock open. Leave him depressed. It's a standard
bottle that shit up and leave the lime in there. No corona, bro.
I flick the page and find the layout of what to expect during a normal day here. Breakfast, compulsory trialing of different therapy methods. Lunch, free time, counseling, free time, bedtime. Is there more free time involved? I'm not sure. They just keep saying free time between other words that they're describing.
But I like how it says breakfast, compulsory trialing of different therapy methods. It's like, well, yeah, while you're eating, we're going to give you brick eggs. We're going to give you bricks that are painted as eggs.
While you're eating your breakfast, we're going to be performing electroshock therapy on you. I hope you enjoy your scrambled eggs, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's foaming at the mouth. He's like, I'm cured.
The voices, they're gone.
They're gone. I also just can't hear anything to begin with.
It's so cold.
It's so cold.
He's sitting there in a fucking chair, like locked up, his head strapped to the fucking chair. Hello?
As the caretaker's like, would you like your eggs, sir?
He's like, no, I'd like to see.
I don't think it matters, Karen, because I can't fucking taste anything after you sap my brains. You know? It's the kind of day I expected to have. The heavy stuff in the morning so that we can relax later in the day. However, bedtime at 8:30? What are we, kids? Well, you don't have a TV, so... Nonetheless,
yeah, you'd be fucking staring at that wallpaper, bro.
Yeah, you let that shit dry, spit on it, and watch it dry again, bro. Nonetheless, I doubt that's enforced. And flick the page. What are you doing?
Oh.
Is this implied he's reading? At what point did he start reading?
He's been reading the whole time.
Or is this like a neat transition where you're like, and we move into the main character? It's like, why are you entering like that? This is the first sentence of the book. We get it.
Yeah,
like,
bro, he's reading, bro. You retarded.
Counseling is the next header. So I guess he is reading that manual thing.
Yeah, you didn't get that? He said I opened the instruction manual after settling in inside a welcome message.
Oh, dude, that shit was so long ago. Holy shit.
Bro, that was a paragraph ago. Are you sure you...
We had a full dialogue conversation about Miss Harper and her smoky tits. You know? Miss Harper, I'm fucking watching for you. You got me in a daze and shit, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Counseling is the next header. The manual informs...
We need to make a song about Miss Harper, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's like Wonderwall. Miss Harper, though, you just replace Wonderwall with Miss Harper. All right.
Someday.
Anyway, the manual informs me that each participant, why is that in quotation marks? That's weird, has been provided a counselor for the month to determine progress and reactions to therapies. These sessions are to ensure the safety and well-being of the participants as well as the staff. Making sure that we're not going too crazy with our meds. On this page, there is a separate loose piece of paper with my name on it. Column Sharper, schizophrenic, 20-inch cock, counselor, Sandy Ford. Right, so the counselor I have is Sandy Ford. Honestly, she sounds like she's 85. She seems like the anti-villain to Miss Harper.
No, the motherfucker's gonna... She's one of those people, like people that have names like that. Hi, I'm Sandy Ford. No relation to Harrison Ford. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, it's funny. In middle school, there's this cute girl, and I don't know why my brain said this. I met her. Her name was Madden, and for some reason, my little fucking my little squirrel brains, you related to John Madden. Bro, I feel like you know what? You just can't recover from that. You could never come back from that.
I mean, you still have it.
No, I still have it. I'm still in the slums. Miss Harper, save my soul, okay? Not sure why, but although Sandy Ford, though. Sandy Ford is the type of motherfucker that turns a boy into a man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Not sure why they felt the need to remind me of my condition, but I turned the page. The next heading, Induction. Induction is to take place today at 3 p.m. by the time of the clocks provided in our room. I glanced down at my watch, 2:23 p.m. Then at the alarm clock on the bedside table, it says 2:25 p.m. I sync my watch and phone time with the clocks and read on. The clocks provided will ring 10 minutes before you are expected, during which you should begin your walk to the Grand Hall. I scanned the map. I realized I've not actually looked at it too deeply. The Grand Hall is a large building, just behind the dining hall that I saw on the way here. I know other buildings, changing rooms, employee living quarters, and housing areas, A through E. But where's, through Z? Off the edge of the map, the opposite of the side I'm staying on, a large unlabeled square-shaped building. That's where they keep the meat babies.
Yeah, that's where they keep the hung children.
Yeah, the little suckling children. They're like suckling pigs, bro.
They got one like a meat hook.
Yeah, they got one in like the crock pot. You just throw a whole baby in the crock pot, and then just meat falls right off the bones, bro. Who wants the skin?
That motherfucker got cracked black pepper skin with a nice garlic coat with a caramelize.
That shit's... Dude, I bet you lick your fingers after you eat that baby. Fucking Callum Sharper.
He licks his fingers after eating.
He's a Cheeto figure looking. He's a little gamer boy just like us, except he's got a way bigger dick than us, so I don't know what we're competing for.
Bigger dick.
Yeah.
He
wraps that shit around his leg and uses it as a shin guard. Motherfucker didn't even need them shits when he's playing soccer in the rec league.
Bro, it's that when he jumps over a motherfucker in football, he smacks that motherfucker.
Bro, he don't even use it. That shit, he's got mad strong legs, because that's gotta be like a wind resistance. You know what I'm saying? It's like running with a parachute on you.
What, a 20-inch schlong?
Yeah, a 20-inch schlong. That should gotta be waving in the wind. The Grand Hall adopts the same red scheme I have seen throughout the rest of the resort. A tall ceiling overlooks the chairs that are set out and ordered in front of a large stage. There are uniformed, I can read. There are uniformed employees along the walls, and about 20 to 30 of us now sitting in chairs.
Damn,
it's still kind of it is kind of a lot of people. It's still kind of awkward. None of us know anyone yet, but I've introduced myself to one guy, L, who I'm now sat beside. He's a large man with scruffy facial hair. To make up for the lack of hair on his head, he's wearing cargo shorts and a flowery Hawaiian top.
Hold on.
Hot take.
Hold on. Let's stop your hot take. He's a large man with scruffy facial hair to make up with the lack of hair on his head. He's wearing
Jim Carrey.
He's wearing cargo shorts and a flowery Bro, is this guy is this guy the dad off of Zach and Cody?
Nah, it's Gabriel Glacia. Is it Glacia? What's this fat dude's dude? The fluffy guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know he's talking about, yeah.
But my hot take, bro. Flower Hawaiian shirts are, and I'm gonna say this: you could never be on two farther sides of a scale when you wear one. You are either an absolute colossal douchebag, or for some reason you are the sexiest man to walk this fucking earth. There's no in between on those two.
No, it's true though.
It's true. You're either hot salsa or you're hot dog shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between when you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt. So you're either pulling it off or everyone's actively trying to look away from you. He has a hint of an accent, European, I think, although I'm not sure. The lights around the room were suddenly dim. I told you it was a Gabriel Iglesias dude, bro. It's a Spanish accent.
Bro. The lights suddenly dim. You hear like heavenly music come out, smoke crowds the fucking auditorium, and this dude comes out in a fucking white suit and starts trying to sell you his magic bean powder.
Yeah, you guys have been. Guess what? You guys all came out to the desert, to this enclosed area. Where the fuck are you gonna go? I locked all the doors. A large, foreboding figure emerges onto the stage, almost as if out of nowhere. Her black dress and black fascinator provide a stark contrast to all the white attire of the other employees. She hosts a stern look on her face as she approaches center stage towards a speaking stand with a microphone. Yo, I told you she was fucking smoky, bro. I told you, bro. Listen, and most of my foresight on this has nothing to do with Dylan Harper, the porn star. All right, so let's just keep reading and pretend like that has no influence over Miss Harper and how I'm viewing her.
But wink. Oh,
But wink. I can't wait till Callum Sharper with his 20-inch dick defiles Dylan Harper on the stage.
Oh my god, is that fucking Danny D?
She bellows across the hall. I will be overseeing your stay here very closely. You have each been carefully selected to ensure the best results. Well, he's got a big cock, so why else would he not be good for a porno? We are studying people who host an array of illnesses in order to determine what works for what. It is imperative, she says, this with a snap. That's another sexy little a strong woman with a snap, bro. She could honestly get on the stage and blow into a kazoo, and I'll still let her tug my nuts.
Bro, I almost spit on my drink. I had to keep it in, bro. That shit came through my nose.
She says with a snap that you all attend the sessions planned for you. They are for your own good. Yes, they are. Please refer to the induction manuals in your room for further information. I will be living on site. I am sure you have seen this. Seen my quarters. It's the one with all the cameras in one single room at many different angles.
And the array of funny looking toys.
Yeah, there's we're gonna call this modern art on the wall here. It is not a dildo with a sucker cup on the end. What are they called? Suction cup. Sucker cup. Please refrain from entering anyone's corridor, bar your own, and in turn, we will refrain from entering yours. Follow the rules and be where you're supposed to be. I'm sure you will leave here with more than you came.
Dude, okay, so that's like off the rip, that's a little weird to me, man. Like saying that please refrain from entering anyone's quarters, like that's just bar your own. That's just common sense, bro. You don't just walk up into somebody's house. You know what I mean?
I guess, but you're not at somebody's house. Listen,
I guess
I'm
you
just
better
saying,
be there for a month. So technically, mi casa is su casa.
But like, listen, I think I get where she's coming from. You know, I'm a fine-looking lady, and you know, I gotta get around here. I know, you know. Think about it this way, bro. I'm a mental. I don't want to say mental patient, but you know, I have a little bit of mental illness, dude. I'm all cooped up in a room with this 20-inch hard ass dick.
Dude, but see, my problem is why would you say that to the person that's got a 20-inch schlong? Okay, bar your own.
Maybe,
dude, he just stretches it out and puts it in between the door.
This is the bar, limbo, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You really want to invade a dude's room with a 20-inch penis?
A 20-inch peen?
A 20-inch peen? I'm just saying, dude. That's a guy you don't want to mess with. That's a slap. They can be heard from.
That's a 12 gauge with a slug in it, just waiting to go up. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's like a rail gun. There's like clearance on that. You know what I'm saying? There's like a runway for a plane. I don't know what the fuck
he's got like clear tubes running up his cock shaft. You know what I mean? You can see ridiculous. That shit charging up with nut. Shit like it is like a rail gun, bro.
It's like that gun from Gears of War. The one that goes charges up. There will now be a sign-up session outside the hall, which will allow you to gain a brief understanding of the therapist we offer here before you choose which to partake in. Good day. Yes, ma'am. You know.
Yes, ma'am.
She turns and walks off the stage where some of the larger employees escort her out of the hall. We remain seated in silence until one of the employees opens the door to the hall and calls for us to sign up for sessions. Listen, I'm not doing anything with any other dudes. All right, I'll take turns. Just you know. Oh, Trustin. If the balls touch, is it gay? Trustin, don't leave me hanging.
I'm not replying to you.
Bro, I gotta know. This is one of the mysteries of life.
It's not happening.
For tomorrow and thus the subsequent week, I've signed up for art therapy followed by visual therapy. Hey! Oh. I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm quite intrigued. There's an icebreaker at reception soon, so I move to get ready before heading back to the room. I give myself a quick tour of the rest of the resort. Each housing area has the same layout as mine. Villas surrounding a central piece such as a garden or small fountain. I am, however, surprised by the sheer size and overall aura of Miss Harper's quarters.
Wow, I want to be there.
I'm telling you, it's fucking nice, dude. I tell you, those are satin sheets, okay? You go watch me slide across the fucking that like it's a wax hood of a car. I'm like, what's up, baby? You know? Which I know is the unmarked building on the map. A large black gate protects a large black place. Wait, what? A large house. Black house. Sorry. Which stands in the corner of the resort. Against the tropical vibe, this house feels wrong, out of place. Manning the gate and subsequently the front door through the gate, 2 uniformed guards, I suppose. Or cameramen.
That's a little weird, dude. Like the writing is so weird. Like, okay,
what do you mean?
We're going. This is a story, right? Or that's what we're going on, right? There's someone's.
Well, it's a Reddit story, so it's like, you know.
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
like
take it
hard
with a
to
grain of salt, right? So let's just think about this. So this entire 1,000 words that he's written so far has been praising the house, right? And then this last sentence. Against the tropical vibe, this house feels wrong, out of place. You have made no iota of information that's even led you to making that thought up until this point.
Yeah, but I don't expect him to be a Stephen King where he spends 30 minutes describing a fucking chair either. So.
Yeah, bro. I mean, talk about Miss Harper like that, you know?
Yeah, they did talk about Miss Harper like that, you know? As I walk by the guards, their gaze follows me. They smile, yet it doesn't feel warm. It's because they've seen enough dudes get fucking their own nut in their face that they're just tired of it. They don't even blink. Their eyes never leave me. I feel their gaze continue to burn in the back of my head as I walk away from them. I continue towards my room, passing more employees of the resort. They all smile at me as I pass, but none of them blink either. That's weird, isn't it? Wait, did the reception blink earlier? Did Miss Harper? You telling me Miss Harper's got an unstoppable stone cold gaze that'll fucking make my penis grow so quick? Stop imagining things. You're overthinking and you're going to make yourself paranoid. Like, I'm just trying not to bust in 30 seconds, you know? I've only been off my meds for 1 day. I won't let paranoia get to me. I'm better than this. I'm in control of myself. Alright, so that's
34 minutes.
Alright. Well, that was part 1. This is definitely going to be multiple parts. Holy crap, dude! I thought we were going to get through that way quicker.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't
Like,
seem
way
like
quicker.
much, but when you gotta add your own.
All right, well, so that means we're going to have not a second part, not a third part, but 10 parts. Okay, 10 parts. That is really long, but it's cool. It's the things I do for you guys, okay? If you don't fucking like and subscribe to this video, it's over. You hear me?
You'll see Miss
All 10 of
Harper
you.
in your dreams.
Goodbye.
That was good. You should have said night night.